You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, of course, we're going to talk more Godzilla vs. Kong because we are 5 days away from the movie, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited now. It's been a crazy couple of days. Now, my last video, obviously, I spoke about spoilers, right? People seeing the movie early over the country, and of course, scenes popping up on YouTube, Twitter. This has been happening to a monumental degree. I'm talking like, again, I've been through this over the last 7 years with 2014, King of the Monsters, Kong Skull Island to an extent, but this is pretty serious. I mean, this is all over the place, but you can avoid them. Just don't hit the play button. I see people complaining on The Nation, oh, I just got spoiled, and it's like, why are you hitting the play button? So I don't know. Now, of course, I don't care about spoilers. I don't mind. So I have seen some of the clips, and it's actually only making me more excited for the movie. Some of the things I've seen already. Interesting enough, you know, we're gonna stream tonight. Of course, we're gonna obviously talk more about this. We're gonna talk about the Rotten Tomatoes score for those who care about Rotten Tomatoes. I really don't. Even though the Rotten Tomatoes score is good, I still don't take Rotten Tomatoes nearly as seriously as I used to ever since they got caught admitting pretty much 2 years ago, I believe, admitting that they sometimes fluff their reviews depending on what industry or what company they're doing a review for. So for those of you who don't remember that story, we'll talk about it tonight. But that was a pretty big reveal like 2 years ago. A couple of employees there were recorded admitting that they definitely tinker their reviews based on the company that of the movie that they're reviewing. So, but anyway, that's neither here or there. So yeah, there's a lot of that going on. If you've been able to avoid it, great. Now listen, we're not going to talk about that on stream tonight. We're not going to talk about spoilers. I want to give these next few streams an opportunity for everybody to feel involved, to come in and have fun and discuss and even speculate. You know, there's a lot of you guys who have done a great job of keeping things under wraps for yourself, not spoiling everything. So it would be fun to see what some of you guys think, me now knowing what I've seen. And of course, don't forget, for those of you who are following leaks and are looking at these clips, do not bring them to the live chat. Absolutely not. You will be obliterated out of chat and not coming back for quite some time. So please, as I've told people, if you want to talk to me about spoilers, you know, I'm accessible on Twitter. I'm accessible on Facebook. Bring it to me, you know, but don't bring it in the stream. We always have about 300 plus people in stream. There's a good number of people on the stream that do not want to get involved in any of that knowledge of knowing what's going on. Now, in terms of the movie's performance, right now in the early going, the movie is performing rather well. You know, some of the numbers we're looking at is, I believe in China, I think China came out yesterday, and I think it's made some of the profits in the theaters open there. I think it's done 80% of the theater profits in China. I think the last number I heard was something around 15 million. Again, these are not huge numbers. You're not going to expect to get huge numbers, but in terms of the conditions and in terms of what is out over there, it's theoretically, I mean, basically percentage-wise, it's kicking butt. I think in India, somebody said on The Nation, it pulled in close to 1 million. Again, that doesn't sound like a huge number, but there's not a lot of theaters out there that are open. So in terms of percentage as to what's open versus what people are going to see, it seems like right now overseas, Godzilla vs. Kong is taking the lion's share. Now, we'll never get a real idea of how this movie's going to do in the streaming service. It always depends on what is publicized the following few days. A good example of that is Justice League, right? The Snyder Cut. So Snyder Cut did seem to have done pretty well for all intents and purposes, but it didn't do as well as I think Warner Brothers was hoping. They seem to be shutting down the idea of anything going forward, which I think that was the case anyway. I don't think anybody should have expected the Snyderverse to continue. You know, the only reason they did the Snyder Cut was because they needed the Snyder Cut because of the pandemic. They needed more content for the platform. You know, the Snyder Cut was only decided upon last year. For those of you who were not sure, This is not something Warner Brothers ever intended to do up until the pandemic hit last year. There was an article recently in Deadline confirmed that they agreed to do the Snyder Cut basically this time last year, and then they were working towards that. So, and then based on that interview as well, you know, it sounds like Snyder Cut did slightly worse than Wonder Woman 84, which is still good. Don't get me wrong, because Wonder Woman 84, for all intents and purposes, before anybody saw it, we're all running to HBO Max to watch that. So, you know, the fact that it did just worse than Wonder Woman 84 is not a bad thing. It just turns out that Wonder Woman 84 was not a good movie, probably worse than the Snyder Cut. So for all the people not happy about how I shredded Snyder Cut the other night on the stream, I still think it's better than Wonder Woman 84 by far. Wonder Woman 84 is atrocious. So this is interesting. Now look, again, Godzilla vs. Kong has an advantage. There's really nothing else to compete with it. There's nothing else to kind of knock on the door. And that's something that we have to consider, because I think, you know, a lot of people, the biggest question we're always getting, whether it's on stream, whether I'm on Facebook, whether I'm on Discord, no matter what, will we get more movies? That is the biggest question. And my only answer to that is, I hope we do. I'm not going to expect it, but even if this movie's talked up a storm, even if this movie does great revenue for all intents and purposes regarding what's going on right now, there are other factors that Warner Brothers and Legendary, primarily probably Legendary, are going to take into account when deciding if they want to move forward with another movie. Number one, what are they up against? They're up against nothing. They're going to look at all the tangibles, all the goods and all the bads. You know, right now, market research is telling them this movie is going to destroy the box office. During the pandemic, it's going to be the #1 movie during the pandemic. And that's a big deal. That is a big deal, even when you consider Wonder Woman, you know, because everybody believed that was going to be the biggest movie during the pandemic. And I would agree if the movie was good. Word of mouth still means something. So we're going to have to wait and see in that regard. But I also believe that, you know, obviously, whether you want to take Rotten Tomatoes seriously or not, that's on you. As I said, I don't, but it does matter. It does matter to some of these studios. You know, a fresh score is a very important thing. So as of right now, it's doing very well on Rotten Tomatoes. Last I checked, it was 79% fresh. In fact, let's check right now as I speak to you to see what the update is. I'll type it in as we sit here, and Godzilla versus Kong, Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see where it's at right now, and we'll see if there's an update there. Yeah, so it's still at 79%. Now, look, there's only 29 reviews in. The embargo is supposed to be lifting on Monday, so I think by Tuesday, we're going to get a better idea of where this movie might stand. And right now, in terms of pacing, it's at a good rate right now to maintain, but we'll see. You know, we're going to get 29 reviews now. We're going to get at least 400 reviews on this, so we'll see where it is. Now, in terms of what's going on here on the channel, as you guys know, we have a lot of things planned for next week. It's going to be a big week. I'm very excited. We are going to stream tonight. Tonight is going to be obviously talking more about it, things like that. And also, if you're a member of the nation, if you have hit that join button at the bottom of this video, and you are part of the God tier, all right, Gods of the Nation, tonight we are doing a randomizer to pick a guest to come on to the stream next Tuesday night, which is the big Mondo stream that I'm planning, which is going to be at 9 p.m. You'll have an opportunity to come on that stream for a little while, hang out for about 20-30 minutes, talk about Godzilla versus Kong, things of that nature. So just want to let those people who are members already, don't forget. And then also, if you want to support the channel and if you want to help E.T.N continue to grow even beyond Godzilla vs. Kong, because as you guys know, I'm a huge Marvel fan as well, don't forget to also possibly join or come to the stream and show support, share, like, subscribe, all those good things that I hardly ever mention because I always feel a little cringy self-promoting, but I need to get into a habit of doing it. Now, in terms of next week's stream, okay, or the streaming schedule going forward, tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we'll be here to talk about Godzilla vs. Kong. We're not going to talk spoilers, but we're going to allow people who have been avoiding spoilers kind of speculate, kind of give us an idea of where your head's at based on what you've seen so far and based on what you've tried to avoid or have avoided. Tomorrow night, we're going to do another watch party on Discord and on stream at the same time. We're going to do Godzilla, King of the Monsters. And if you want a more quiet experience without people chatting or me talking over the movie, you can go to Discord and you can watch it there in the chat room with other members of the Discord channel. Now, this is open to all subscribers, not just members. I want everybody to share the experience. But if you want to just kind of go on stream and engage with me and talk through the movie, you can just go to the stream as scheduled. Sunday, we will not be here in terms of streaming. And then next Tuesday night, we're going to be starting the stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a lot of giveaways. All right. I have a lot of crazy things planned. I'm going to be streaming from 9 p.m. till 2:30 in the morning. All right. We have a little something I want to show here. Can't really see it. I'll move Godzilla out the way here for a second. But if you can see in the very background there is the Godzilla Monopoly. All right. The Monopoly version of Godzilla. And I'm going to be giving away a couple of those. All right. And we also have the Godzilla 2014 4K Blu-ray is going to be on the giveaway list, as well as the ever so popular Godzilla Piggy Bank, as well as some other things that I have planned to give away that night. So there's gonna be a lot of giveaways, okay? I'm going to be drinking and celebrating because I am staying up till 3 in the morning to watch that movie. All right, I've invited some other people to come on. For those of you who know Cougar McDowell is, he may be stopping by. Okay, I've also openly invited other content creators to stop in. They don't have to stay for the whole stream. Stop in, say what's up. So Eric from Asian Movie Enthusiasts will probably stop by. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm hoping you guys are all there. And it's going to be just one big stream party. I've even come up with the idea of allowing my wife to dress me up again like she did for my birthday 2 years ago. And if you were a veteran of the channel and you were here during that time, you remember that was quite the funny experience. So just a bunch of stuff, a bunch of fun. We're going to do a crazy hype session. You guys have been asking me to do a hype session. I have been purposely waiting until this stream coming next week to do another hype session. We got the new intro is going to be shown that night as well. If you're a member of the channel, you've already seen it. It's part of the member content, so you will get it. You were able to see an early viewing of the new intro for the channel, and a lot of other things. It's going to be a fun night, so make sure you come in here, join the party, and then next week is going to be just a crazy week talking about kaiju. Thursday night, I will be on Fat Samurai Guy's channel next week as well, but we are going to do, in celebration of the release of Godzilla vs. Kong, we're going to do a Versus series episode, and it's going to be Godzilla Heisei movie versus one of the Gamera Heisei movies. We kind of have an idea of which two movies we're going to put up against each other, but I'm going to wait till we confirm it before I say which one. So that's going to be Thursday night on Fat Samurai Guy's channel. And then next Friday, I have invited some other content creators to come and maybe join a panel to share their thoughts on the movie. Haven't gotten a really solid confirmation from everyone. So it could be one of those things where they just pop up, or it's just me back here again and you want to know something. It is all good one way or the other. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. All right. Let me know in the comment section, how do you feel so far about the reception that Godzilla vs. Kong is getting? How's your excitement level? Are you fired up yet? And anything else you want to tell me? But just remember, try to avoid leaving any spoilers or any details on what you've seen online in the comment section below and off the stream chat room. Please, I'm asking you, not for me, I don't care, but there are a lot of other viewers that I don't want to alienate them from being here and enjoying this time with us by making them feel like they have to worry about spoilers. They don't, and I need you to help me do that. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Click here to watch more content. Don't forget to leave a comment. Also, make sure you like and share this video. If you want to know when the next video is up, click the notification bell next to the subscribe button. And most of all, make sure to click that subscribe button for regular content.